so welcome to my channel. My name is Ms. Vane. I'm a gamer at Twitch, but I'm also a nurse practitioner. So today I'm going to be making a video, surprise, after like 10 years. So go grab your coffees, sit with me, and then let's talk about burnout. Today I'm going to be talking about burnout, and when's a better time to talk about this than now, because I'm actually experiencing it myself, and I think it's very, very important that we recognize this and we do something about it before we completely explode. Like boom. So yeah, let's start. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of the word burnout, and you've heard colleagues and like friends, family say this all the time. So the word itself, burnout, what does it mean? So burnout, I think, is very synonymous with like chronic stress, and, but it's more work related. It's overexerting yourself, overworking, and then getting to a point where you just lack the motivation to do as good as like you used to. Signs in my experience where I felt like I was burnt out, and then we'll kind of go over them like one at a time. My camera is actually not centered. Okay, there you go. I think like one of the first signs of being burnout is being exhausted, and it's not like the exhausted where you go home, get tired, and that's about it, because I think any job can be exhausting, especially if it's a labor-intensive kind of job. I feel for people who work in construction, people who are on their feet all day, or servers who have to tend to like really crazy customers. The first sign of being burnout is just being mentally and physically exhausted to where you're not able to enjoy the things that you used to do. So I noticed this with me because every time I go home from work, I would just go straight to my bed and just lay down for like 3 hours not doing anything. Whereas normally I would be playing video games or streaming or doing crafts or doing something else that I actually love. But now I feel like I don't have time to do it. Number 2. So number 2 is having negative feeling towards your work or the work that you do. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I came into the healthcare field. I went back to get my master's degree to become a nurse practitioner so I can help people better and be able to really, you know, like be engaged in my patients' care. And I know that I'm feeling burnout when I go to work and I'm like, oh, I'm here again. Oh, I have to see this patient again. Oh, I'm so tired of seeing this patient. Oh, why can't they just find, you know, another provider? That kind of stuff. Like, so having negative feeling towards the work that you do, even more so negative feelings towards your coworkers and your family and people that you love, I feel like it's a big sign of burnout. Number 3. So number 3 is lacking the motivation and or lacking that spark. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a very passionate person. I love the work that I do, and I love working in the healthcare field. And initially I never thought that I would experience this burnout just because I love what I do, but it turns out that you can actually be burnt out even loving the job that you have. So lacking the motivation means just not feeling as inspired as you used to. I was like, the first few months that I was working as a nurse practitioner, I noticed that I'm always on top of things and always, you know, like looking at the positive things and being like, okay, we'll get this done, I'm gonna help this patient, that kind of stuff. But then like later on, especially right now, I feel that it's more of like I feel like it's becoming like a burden. So I know that I'm being like burnout, like from those signs. So number 4 is not being able to take care of yourself. And I'm talking about your physical and your mental health. Before, I used to judge people who call in lazy. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, like, he's not really sick. But honestly, I feel that mental health is as important as your physical health. And I don't judge people who call in sick because they've just had enough of it. And I think it's important that we take care of ourselves, both physically and mentally, to be able to take care of other people. So yeah. Number 5 is not being satisfied with your life in general or your work. So work is gonna fulfill a big part of your life. If you don't feel satisfied with the work that you do, then I feel like you're not really in the right line of job, or you need to kind of step back and then assess everything and then see if it's something that you actually would want to do forever. So if you feel like you're experiencing at least like 1 or at least like 3 of the 5 signs that I just that I mentioned, then chances are you are burnt out of work. And there's a lot of things that you can do to, you know, get out of the funk of like being burnt out, kind of recuperating, and then really just, you know, igniting that passion again. What I've done to kind of work on this, and I'm still working on it, to be honest with you, is first of all is self-care. I use my days off or my sick time to really just not think about work, enjoy the day, to do the things that I used to do, exercising, you know, doing yoga, or just like eating a good meal, and just getting a massage. That kind of stuff is very, very important. The other thing that I do is you have to speak out, and I think it's really important that if you're not satisfied with your job, or you're not satisfied with how the management is at your job, then it's really important that you say something about it. I was seeing pediatric patients before. They made me see kids, and I love kids, but I don't like them when they're sick. Oh, actually I like them too, but I don't want to take care of them. But I know it's gonna be different if I have my own kids. But anyways, they made me see pediatric for like 3 weeks straight because our pediatrician was not in our clinic. She's on vacation, and I felt like I was very, very stressed out during those times because first of all, I don't have any kids. Second of all, kids are just, you need a special personality to be able to take care of solely like sick kids. Yeah, I emailed my manager about it, and then I emailed our chief medical officer about it. I talked with her about it, and it turns out that I do have a choice. I don't have to see kids, and what a relief to just be seeing adults. Lastly is you have to figure out if this is something that you're really passionate about, something you want to do forever, if it's worth it. I know I love working in the healthcare field, and I love taking care of patients. So I know this is where I want to be, and where I see myself in the future. But you know, you don't have to stay in one job forever. You can always try to find your niche and find a place where you belong, and sometimes it takes a long time. And I've heard from people that it took them like 5 jobs to really find where they belong, and some find them right away after graduation. So the thing is, like, you have choices, and you can always you know, just follow your heart. So yeah, I hope you guys learned something from this video, and I hope that you take a break for yourself when you're feeling burnout. And I will see you guys next video, because I'm gonna go to the gym, run some errands, and I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I'll see you guys next video.